Hello and a very warm welcome to the Siri Fort Sports Complex here in Delhi for semi-finals day at the YONEX-SUNRISE India Open, event number 4 on the 12 tournament MetLife BWF World Superseries. Not only 12 tournaments throughout the year, this being the 4th, but it's a very exciting time for badminton, because for the first time we've got the Australian Open included as part of the Super Series, a new continent. And earlier this week, very exciting news about the Super Series finals, because for the next 4 years that will be staged in Dubai, destination Dubai, for all the top 8 players and pairs in all 5 disciplines. So a very exciting time indeed for badminton. And it's an exciting lineup for semi-finals day here today in Delhi. We're starting with mixed doubles, and it's a repeat of last year's final. It is the Asian champions Go Sung-kyung and Kim Ha-na from Korea up against the 3-time defending champions, who also happen to be the world champions, Tantoi Ahmad and Liliana Natsir. Then we've got men's doubles, and Jongjit and Puang Puapet from Thailand up against Bo and Mogensen from Denmark, who were silver medalists at both the last Olympic Games and last World Championships. Then we've got Dane involved in the men's singles, Jan Jorgensen, the number 4 seed, up against the Olympic bronze medalist Chen Long from China. Then women's doubles, and my goodness, isn't Denmark doing well, because the beaten finalists from last year, the European champions, Christina Pedersen and Camilla Arutinul, the number 1 seeds this year, they're up against the 2012 winners, Jung Kyung-eun and Kim Ha-na. Then the last of our 5 semi-finals is the defending champion and 2-time winner, the world number 1, Lee Chong-wei of Malaysia, trying to reach his 4th consecutive final here at the India Open. The man in his way is China's Du Pengyu, the number 7 seed. So what a terrific lineup it is, and we've had terrific play, I have to say, all week, including yesterday. We really did see some fabulous matches. It was a little bit of a surprise that not one of our matches that we concentrated on went the full distance. The former champions, Jung and Kim, defeating the Malaysians in 2 straight games. Then Jongjit and Puang Puapet, well, they had a similar story in their quarterfinal against Chen and Liu from Taipei. That was 21-14, 21-17. Then we had mixed doubles, and the 3-time defending champions, Tantoi Ahmad and Liliana Natsir, looked very, very impressive against the tall dames, Old and Rota Yul. Then, well, home fans' hearts were broken, because Simon Awol, the Olympic bronze medalist, was defeated by the Olympic silver medalist Wang Yihan in 2 straight games. Then we had the first of the men's singles, and Kashyap Pallipalli, the last remaining Indian in the tournament, was defeated by the holder and 2-time winner, world number 1, in 2 straight games, 21-15, 21-13. Then we had another men's singles, and Chen Long, the number 2 seed, well, he had a good battle against Dane Hans Christian Vitinghus, 46 minutes before he came through, 21-17, 21-15. So it was a great day yesterday, and I'm expecting an even better day today. We are, of course, starting with a mixed doubles, and there you can see the draw from quarter-final stage. And we are going to be concentrating on the match from the bottom half of the draw. 4 different nations, as you can see, involved from semi-final stage, and that really is a very healthy position for badminton to be in. So the first of our matches is from that bottom half of the draw. It is a repeat of last year's final. It's Go Sung-kyung and Kim Ha-na, the Asian champions, against the world champions, the number 2 seeds, Tantoi Ahmad and Liliana Natsir. Well, the fans still pouring into the stadium.
Doubles semi-final, Go Sung-kyung and Kim Ha-na, Korea, versus Tantoi Ahmad and Liliana Natsir, Indonesia. Umpire, Abhinay Sagamwal, India. Service judge, Jitendra Thanwakarapat, Thailand.
So the players make their way onto centre stage. 12 months ago, this was the match that took place on finals day. This year, it's the semi-final. Well, as far as this Indonesian pair are concerned, they've only played this tournament 3 times previously as a pair, and they've won on every occasion. So when you take all those results into account and the matches they've played so far, 3 matches to get through to this semi-final, they're on a 16-match winning streak here at this tournament. That really is quite extraordinary. Apinda Sabawal of India is our umpire. He's doing the toss of the coin. First duty for the players to make a decision as to whether they wish to choose which end to start, or whether they wish to serve or receive. Now the umpire just explaining that Hawkeye is here. The instant review system, and both pairs are allowed 2 challenges per match, unless of course their challenge means that they are correct and the line judge was wrong, in which case they keep their challenges. So there is the tall Kim Ha-na, 24 years of age, from the southern island of Jeju. Her partner, 26-year-old Go Sung-kyung. So he's going to turn 27 next month. Well, this is the 3rd meeting between the 2 pairs, and the previous 2 occasions, including last year's final, have been won by the Indonesians. Last time they met was in the semi-final of the All England Championships, and as you can see, it was fairly straightforward as far as the Indonesians were concerned. 2 straight games. Well, the Indonesians had a tough old battle in their 2nd round, but let's first of all look at Go Sung-kyung and Kim Ha-na. Number 4 seeds, number 6 in the world ranking. Incidentally, number 20 in the Super Series ranking. Their win-loss record for the year translates into reaching 1 final. That was the German Grand Prix Gold, where they lost out to the Scottish pair of Blair and Bankia. Only reformed their partnership last year. In the first 2 tournaments they played, they reached the final of both, winning the Asian Championships and then reaching the final here in Delhi. So to the number 2 seeds and world number 2s, Tontowi Ahmad and Liliana Nasir. Ahmad, 26 years of age, and Liliana Nasir, 28. Their win-loss records for the year translates into 2 tournaments played, having retained their All England title. That's 3 consecutive All England titles they've now won, and reached the semi-final of Malaysia as well. Now, as we look at our court officials, let me tell you about how both pairs reached this semi-final stage. For the number 2 seeds from Indonesia, in the 2nd round, they had to defeat Lu Kai and Huang Yaxiong from China. That Chinese pair, incidentally, won the Malaysian Grand Prix Gold event last week. That went the full distance. Yesterday, against the names Kolding and Ruta Yul, was much more straightforward.
Wait. Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Ko Sung-yun, Kim Ha-na, Korea. And on my left, Tontowi Ahmad, Liliana Nasir, Indonesia. Kim Ha-na to serve to Liliana Nasir. Love all, play.
So the Asian champions nearest to us, Go Sung-kyung and Kim Ha-na, against the world champions, Tontowi Ahmad and Liliana Nasir. Indonesian pair, I've told you, had a tough battle in the second round. I can tell you that the Koreans have only played 2 matches because they had a walkover in their very first match against an Indian pair. And their next 2 matches against Danes Christiansen and Howman, and then the Malaysian pair of Champion Soon and Lai Pei-jing. Both of those matches went the full distance. Both of them, they dropped the second game. So they've had a tough old battle. Go Sung-hyun looking fairly relaxed at the moment, big smile to his partner. He's a real physical player, is this man. Go Sung-hyun.
1-2.
Well, you were with us yesterday, you would have seen the effectiveness of this man's smash.
3-1.
Don't tell you, Ahmad. I was making comment, he doesn't look that physically strong, especially when you compare him to the other man on court, Go Sung-hyun. But my goodness, has Ahmad got a very, very effective smash. Gets great angle, good technique too. And much more thoughtful nowadays about the placement of his smashes as well. For mixed doubles, I'm quite certain that the role of the woman is still of paramount importance. And I think the battle between these 2 female players in this semi-final is going to determine the outcome. Whichever can stand their ground at the net and dominate from the net area. I think that could be the deciding factor. That serve was very loose, got what it deserved.
5-2.
Well, yesterday in the quarter-final, I hardly saw Liliana Nasir defend at all. There was a couple of extraordinary defensive shots from her, but most of the time she was standing at the net. So already we can see in the semi-final here today, she's going to have a very different role to play. Yeah, forced to defend again.
4-5.
Oh, my goodness me. Oh, well, of all players you would have put money on to make the final kill, it would have been Liliana Nasir.
6-5.
Yeah, she's a little bit static at the moment. Look, her racket's down by her ankles. Very unlike her, usually far more alert than that. Oh, this is a run of 5 straight points for the Koreans. That's just gone long.
Service over. 6-7.
Oh, round the back. Oh my goodness. Well, he's so physically strong, is Go Sung-hyun, that plays the trickery round the back. Well, a number of times yesterday when Liliana Natsir just took the pace off the shot from the front of the court and played the winner. But look how strong and how in balance Go Sung-hyun is, and therefore his ability to change direction really is quite astonishing.
India, service judge Udesade, India.
Well, the PA system just announcing a match on the adjoining court, 2 courts in action on semi-finals day.
9-7.
That's gone long. So a 4-point advantage to the number 4 seeds at the mid-game interval of this opening game. Well, I think Liliana Natsir been a little more proactive on that last rally, coming forward. Strangely passive today so far. I should think their coach will be saying, come on, you've got to waken up a bit. Get on the attack a little bit more. And of course, Kim Ha-na will be playing later in the women's doubles. 4th match on. She and Kim Kyung-on will be playing against the number 1 seeds from Denmark.
Direction out. Service over. 8-11.
Well, it does look relaxed. A lot of smiling from Go Sung-hyun today. Attacking more now, the Indonesians. Oh dear, strong gone.
10-11.
Well, 3 points since the mid-game interval. All 3 points going to the Indonesians. Yeah. A wry smile. Shows the racket to the umpire. And tries out the new racket. Very much courtesy amongst the players.
10-11. Play.
Yeah, that's what I'm used to seeing from Liliana Natsir. So all level. Clever. Yeah, it was a nice shot from Ahmad. Saw the gap across court calmly, just guided the shuttle into the open space. That's the one. Yeah, he's very quick on his serve. A number of players think that just seems to walk up and doesn't look as if he's ready, and suddenly the serve comes and an awful lot of opponents say, I wasn't settled, I wasn't ready. Oh my goodness me, I didn't know you saw that. Oh, that's nice. Good rally. It's gone long. Well, what is absolutely extraordinary, not only was it a terrific rally, but right at the start of that, I can tell you that there's a bit of wildlife in this stadium. There was a bird that flew across over the court, and how the players didn't get distracted by that, I don't know. And they still managed to produce one of the best rallies of the tournament.
Play.
Just scuffing away the drips of perspiration on the court surface. Yeah, he's never adverse to a bit of a dive. He's an exciting player to watch. In serious trouble at the back of the court, has the physical strength to get out of trouble. Oh, it wasn't only the fact that he dived and got it back, he was up again so quickly.
Service over, 13-14. Play.
Serve, return and third shot, so important. Liliana Natsir there not being intimidated by the physicality of her opponents, standing her ground. Well, talking of physicality, just look at this again. And he's up again.
14 all. Play.
Athletic ability of players nowadays, supreme. Defending champions get themselves back into the lead. They haven't been in the lead since 5-4 in this opening game. Oh, it's just wide.
Service over, 15 all.
Yeah, good call, line judge. Just wide. Oh, I don't believe it. How on earth? He was in such trouble. He was taking it so late. I suppose this is about the only thing he could have played, the cross court. But he played it to perfection. That was extraordinary.
Service over, 16 all.
Nice change of pace from Kim Ha-na.
17-16.
Yeah, super.
Play.
Oh, attempted round the back shot from Liliana Nasir. No, it may look very spectacular, but technically she really was not in the correct defensive stance to be able to retrieve the smash. No, it's gone well along the back line.
Service over, 17-18. Play.
Oh my goodness, off balance. Shuttle had gone past him. How on earth did he play a smash, let alone a winner? Just look where he's taking that. That is just incredible. So 2 points now from the opening game. Korean pair.
Service over, 18-19.
Yeah, well, that rally a clear example of both the women vying for supremacy at the front of the court. Three-time world champion Liliana Nasir coming out on top on that occasion. Good return. So the first game point opportunity comes to the number 4 seeds from Korea. Oh, what a good return of serve. Just enough pace on it to get it past Kim Ha-na. The shuttle landing in front of her partner Go Sung-hyun. It's an ideal tactic for doubles. Helped by the net cord, but very, very good. 20 all. We require extra points until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. Looked a brilliant best today so far, Liliana Nasir. And now a second game point opportunity for the Koreans. Yeah, and this time they convert.
First game won by
First game they've ever taken off
22,
the world
20.
champions. 22-20.
Ko Sung-yoon, Kim Ha-na,
21 minutes
2
of
challenge
play.
remaining. Tantowi Ahmed, Liliana Nasir, 2 challenge remaining.
So confirmation of the score, 22-20.
Liliana, who will you? Liliana?
Well, the Indonesian pair, yesterday I thought they were looking absolutely superb the way they disposed of Mads Koling and Camilla Aroti, all 15 and 9 in the second game. Everything that the Indonesians did seem to work for them. Had the Midas touch, everything turned to gold. Well, he takes the leading role, does Go Sun Hyung.
Yes. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you.
Both pairs returning to court a little early. So the defending champions, three-time defending champions, current world champions, Tantowi Ahmad and Liliana Natsir are in a spot of bother here.
Second game, love all.
And they're certainly going to have to up their game if they want to come through this semi-final. The Asian champions from Korea, well, if that's an indication of things to come.
One, love.
Perhaps a more proactive attitude from the Indonesians in this second game.
Two, love.
Well, if you're an Indonesian fan, the indications are good. Very, very early stages, though, of game number 2. Oh, that's well long. I don't think she meant to leave that. I think she tried to hit it. Yeah, she did try to hit it. Low serve, just short.
1-3.
Here we go again. Well, he was jolly lucky because that was the wrong side of the centre line. He gets the chance to serve again, and once again, he's not... Hang on. Yep, umpire's going to have a word with them both. Well, umpire Apinda Sabawal from India. Just saying to go, you've got to wait a little bit longer. He's very, very quick on his serve.
2-3.
Oh, good angle. Oh my goodness. Well, Liliana Natsir. We saw a dive in the opening game from this man. And Liliana Natsir proving that she too is prepared to get those knees a little bit dirty.
Subso, 4-3.
Oh, that's quick. Good reading of the game from Tantowi Ahmad. Look, he's moving forward even before the shot had been played. Great anticipation, great awareness. The opportunity was there, they'd worked the rally well. Yeah, the reaction from the Indonesians, obvious disappointment. Oh, well, 95% of the players in world badminton would have played a backhand there, but not Go Sung-hyun. That is extraordinary movement.
Six, 5.
Good serve. You know, there's one or two little indications to me, such as that last rally, that last error, and then the reaction from Tontoy Ahmed, puts his hands on his hips, and there's little signs to me that they're just struggling today. Now that might help steady the nerves. Finds the line. Nice idea. Just overdoing it by a fraction. Yeah, there was a gap across court, no question about it. 7-all. Well, all credit to this Korean pair because they've really taken the match to their opponents. Far more willing to get on the attack, take the opportunities.
Solo, 8-all.
No, what's the umpire saying here? Oh, I think they were in the wrong formation. Well spotted, umpire.
Black.
It's going long, yep.
9-all.
The Korean pair, just one title to their names. That was the Asian Championships last year. 2 finals that they've ever been in. Second final was here last year. Fair difference to the Indonesians. 26 finals they've been in. Winning 18 of them. Good aggressive play once again from Go Sung-hyun.
10-9.
Yeah, it's nice the way he turns defensive play into attack with his drive defense. ace serve. And the defending champions are in a spot of bother here. And he is quick with his serve, but she was ready. Since they formed their partnership, these Indonesians, which was in 2010, in fact, they had a great start to their partnership. First 3 tournaments, 3 finals, winning 2 of them. The Macau Grand Prix and the Indonesian Grand Prix Gold as well. But for the last 3 straight years, the Indonesians have reached 7 finals each year, winning 5 titles each year for 3 consecutive years. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? Oh, but so too is that rally from the Koreans.
12-9.
Well, I really think that if the defending champions want to come through this, Liliana Natsir has got to go forward to the net a little bit more and really challenge this lady, Kim Hwan-ah.
Service over. 10-12.
Oh, that's nice. What a delightful shot. Crisp, steep angle. Don't know if you call that a half smash or whether you call it a fast drop. Whatever it was very, very effective. And that serve is perfect.
14-10.
And if there's going to be an Indonesian revival, it needs to happen pretty soon. Yeah, it's brilliantly played from the Koreans.
15-10.
And a 10-point advantage now. Did I say 10-point advantage? Goodness me. It's gone wrong with me. It's a 5-point advantage. Oh, it's an... Oh! Goodness me. Well, it was called wide of the centre line. Yeah, it's certainly in for lengthways, but it was wide of the centre line. Go Sun Kyung doesn't like the call. And we've got Hawkeye in operation here, but we haven't got him on that centre line. The knock of the net cord.
15.
Oh, it's a lovely return of serve.
Service over. 16-12.
Remember the Indonesians. Oh, that was going well wide. What on earth was he doing? Yeah, won the rally in the end, nonetheless. But my goodness me, Tontowi Ahmad taking a shuttle that was going well wide on his forehand side. Remember, the Indonesians have never been beaten so far. This is the 4th year that they've played this tournament, and up till now they've never lost a match.
13-16. Play.
That's getting wide. Yeah, he's left it this time. Should have done that in the earlier rally.
16.
Yeah, channel attack down the middle.
Service over. 17-14.
Just 4 points needed for the number 4 seeds to book their place in the final for the second consecutive year.
Service over. 15-17.
Oh, clever. What a rally. Oh, lovely. Lovely disguise. Oh, it's just wide.
Service over.
Well,
15.
the attack switching from one pair to the other. Yeah, the reaction tells the story. Well, time is running out there. The Korean coach urging them to keep going. Choi Min Ho, the Korean coach.
Service over. 16-18.
Nice angle again from Kim Ha-na.
19-16.
Yeah, no pace to feed off for Tontowi Ahmad. 2 tantalising points required by the Koreans. Yep, she was right to go for it, just
17.
needed to move her feet a little bit more. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, it was incredible defence initially from Ahmad,
Match point 17.
but Kim Ha-na kept her composure, kept her racket up ready. And now the Koreans have 3 match point opportunities. First well saved by the defending champions.
18-20.
So still 2 more match point opportunities for the Koreans. Oh, line judge has said unsighted. Well, now hang on, wait a minute. If he's unsighted, either the umpire has to make the call, or we have to ask Hawkeye and the instant review system to make the judgment.
Line judge is unsighted.
Oh, that looks clearly long to me. But if the line judge was unsighted,
Please remember.
tournament referee speaking to the umpire.
You may take pictures, however, using the flash is not permitted. So please do not use the flash on your cameras.
Well, I do wish that Mr. Sabawal was not covering up his microphone and we could hear what he was saying. Well,
Player let.
if they're saying player let, then I don't understand why the Koreans are not challenging the call and asking for Hawkeye to make the decision. Because a let is that nobody knows what it was, so ask Hawkeye. Well, I'm a little bemused here. Why on earth don't they challenge? Well, of course, this is a very new system, and perhaps the players are unaware of the situation that they can and should challenge.
80-20. Play.
Because it was clearly out. We could see that, and they would have won the match already. They'd be shaking hands and leaving the court. Well, justice in the end, because the Koreans convert on the point that was replayed. But goodness me, what confusion there from the players. They've got to get a grip of what their rights are. That said, I suppose
Won by
the shuttle did look that far out that perhaps the umpire could have made the call, but perhaps he was unsighted too. Anyway, that's all academic now, because what we know for certainty is the Asian champions and beaten finalists last year have reversed the result of last year's final, winning this semi-final encounter 22-20, 21-18 in 43 minutes.